Is your city's housing market on the decline? In the next few minutes, we will reveal the top 10 Nevada cities experiencing significant price drops and offer a detailed analysis of the economic forces driving these changes. Our journey kicks off with a look into the factors behind this housing price crash, where global economic pressures, rising mortgage rates, and increased housing inventory converge to create a cooling-off period in a market that once burned bright. We weave together detailed data, insightful trends, and expert analysis to help you understand how market dynamics are impacting homeowners and potential buyers alike. With facts at the forefront, our narrative is designed to be both calm and thought-provoking, ensuring you grasp not just what is happening, but why it matters for the future of real estate in Nevada. Let's begin our story with the renowned city of Las Vegas, a name synonymous with lights, action, and an ever-evolving urban landscape. In 2025, Las Vegas is poised to experience a modest home value decline of 0.4% between May 2025 and May 2026. This slight dip is a marker of broader market adjustments. As investors and first-time buyers alike keep a close eye on this trend, experts warn that even minor shifts in value signal caution. Global economic trends, coupled with local factors, have caused a subtle cooling in the market that once thrived on thrill and rapid expansion. The data, meticulously gathered, paints a picture that is both nuanced and reflective of current economic realities. Prices here are not plummeting wildly, yet the governor of change is unmistakable, urging us to consider the intricate interplay between optimism and caution. Moving northward, we arrive in Reno, a city that has long been celebrated for its vibrant community and robust economic activities. However, even Reno is not immune to the disruptive forces now shaping the Nevada housing market. Forecasts predict a 1.6% drop in home values by May 2026. In Reno, rising mortgage rates and burgeoning housing supplies are beginning to erode buyer confidence. Although Reno once basked in the glow of rapid growth, economic uncertainties have started to cast a shadow over its promising horizon. In this turning point, local homeowners are reconsidering their strategies, and potential buyers are waiting cautiously, evaluating whether this downturn presents an opportunity or a threat. This shift invites us to ponder the balance between long-held optimism and the stark realities of an evolving market landscape. Next, we turn our attention to Henderson, a city whose reputation for stability now faces new challenges. Henderson's housing market, traditionally seen as a bastion of consistent growth, is beginning to register signs of strain. Experts project a decline of about 1.8%, a change that reflects increasing pressures from both local peculiarities and broader economic trends. Elevated mortgage rates are tightening buyers' budgets, while surging inventory further fuels market hesitancy. This combination creates an environment where the once steady pulse of Henderson's real estate market is now beating a bit slower, evoking both concern and curiosity among investors and residents alike. As the data unfolds, one sees the subtle but unmistakable narrative of a market caught between promise and peril. Further along the path, North Las Vegas presents a compelling case of accelerated decline, with a projected drop of approximately 2.2%. This city, which has historically thrived as a hub of community life and economic activity, now finds itself grappling with rapid market adjustments. The interplay of soaring mortgage rates and a surge in available inventory has led to a notable downturn in home values. It is a city where the familiar buzz of growth is being replaced by a quieter atmosphere of caution. In North Las Vegas, sellers and buyers are engaging in a delicate dance, weighed down by the simultaneous pull of immediate financial needs and long-term economic uncertainty. The detailed analysis lays bare the delicate balances that tip the scales, balances influenced by external economic forces as well as local market idiosyncrasies. Turning our focus to Carson City, the state capital is experiencing shifts that echo the challenges across Nevada. With an anticipated decline in home values by around 1.5%, Carson City stands as a microcosm of the larger housing market dilemmas. While its governmental stature and cultural significance once offered insulation from market volatility, rising mortgage costs and expanded housing inventory now assert their influence even here. The state capital, often seen as a pillar of stability, now faces the dual pressures of maintaining public confidence while contending with economic headwinds. For residents and market analysts, Carson City's experience serves as a potent reminder that no community is entirely immune to the forces transforming the housing market at large. In Sparks, the narrative takes on an additional layer of complexity. Anticipated to see a decline of roughly 2.0%, Sparks is experiencing its own unique blend of challenges and shifts. Known for its small-town charm, combined with the advantages of proximity to larger urban centers, Sparks now finds its housing prices adjusting to a reality of increased supply and heightened cost pressures. Rising mortgage rates have begun to reshape buyer attitudes, and as inventory expands, sellers are compelled to reassess their pricing strategies. This calculated decline is not simply a matter of falling numbers. It is an embodiment of the broader economic truth that every community must eventually adapt to change. The unfolding scenario in Sparks offers a quiet yet powerful narrative of transformation, where local resilience is constantly measured against external market realities. Our journey continues to Fernley, a city that faces the steepest challenge among our top picks. With projections pointing to a significant drop of around 2.5%, Fernley stands at the dramatic frontier of Nevada's housing market crisis. Here, local economic conditions intertwine with a flood of new housing inventory to create a scenario where traditional market dynamics are upended. The accelerated decline in Fernley serves as a cautionary tale for investors and homeowners, urging a closer look at the root causes. Leading factors, such as rising mortgage rates and a sudden influx of housing options, combine to put pressure on property values. This sharp decline encapsulates the central conflict of our narrative, that even in a state famed for its economic vibrancy, external pressures can swiftly alter the real estate landscape. As we shift focus towards Mesquite, another city grappling with rapid change, the data suggests a compelling story of market adjustment and regional influences. Here, home values are projected to fall by approximately 2%. Mesquite, with its blend of desert charm and evolving infrastructure, finds itself caught in the crosscurrents of a shifting economy. Local investors experience a tension between long-held perceptions of steady growth and emerging figures that indicate significant change. Economic pressures, exacerbated by global trends and local supply surges, create an environment where every percentage point of decline is laden with deeper significance. In Mesquite, each dip in home values signals not just market fluctuations, but also the changing nature of buyer sentiment and regional economic reality. Boulder City now steps into the frame, a community known for its historical charm and sustainable lifestyle choices. Forecasts for Boulder City indicate a decline in home values by roughly 1.7%. Here, the market experiences a soft but steady downturn, reflective of both increased housing supply and the caution that rising mortgage rates instill in potential buyers. The narrative of Boulder City is nuanced. While the changes are measurable, the community's strong local ties and quality of life continue to offer a counterbalance. Nevertheless, even this city cannot fully escape the influence of broader economic forces that are reshaping the landscape across Nevada. It is a reminder that tradition and modernity now intersect in unexpected ways, compelling residents and investors to navigate the delicate dance between legacy and change. Finally, we arrive at Elko, a city that stands resilient amid the storm. Despite the overall trend of falling home prices, Elko is expected to register a smaller decline of about 1.3% by May 2026. This relative stability is a testament to localized factors that buffer the city against the full brunt of market-wide shifts. In Elko, a combination of steady local demand and controlled housing supply has managed to temper the downward spiral that is evident elsewhere. The narrative here is one of cautious optimism, where challenges persist, yet the community's adaptability shines through. Elko's experience reinforces a critical lesson in today's complex housing market: that local economic conditions and targeted strategies can shape outcomes in ways that defy broader trends. Investors and homeowners in Elko find a beacon of resilience amid widespread uncertainty. As we draw our detailed exploration to a close, the Nevada housing market in 2025 emerges as a multifaceted phenomenon. Throughout our journey from Las Vegas to Elko, we have seen diverse trends, each marked by unique local conditions and influenced by global economic forces. The common thread that unites these cities is the impact of rising mortgage rates, increased housing inventories, and an overall atmosphere of economic recalibration. Our analysis reveals that while some cities experience sharper declines driven by intense market pressures, others like Elko hint at resilience against the tide of change. This exploration serves as a clarion call for homeowners, potential buyers, and investors alike, a call to carefully observe, analyze, and adapt in the face of evolving market dynamics. The Nevada housing market is complex and ever-changing, and understanding its subtle shifts can empower all of us to make more informed decisions for a stable financial future.